Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I wanted to talk about the Halo series on Paramount Plus. I just watched the first episode yesterday, and so I wanted to come on here today, give a little bit of my thoughts on it. What, how I think about it as a big Halo fan, as somebody who's been playing Halo since the original Xbox. And here's the thing with Halo. I've always wanted a big live-action movie for Halo based on the video games. And I think the issue here is that they've decided to just kind of ignore the story of the video games and make their own story, I guess. The first episode, I've only seen the first episode. I know some have seen 2 episodes. I did go and check out Angry Joe's review, a little bit of it. I checked out part of it where he was just kind of talking about what they thought of the first episode. And I pretty much agree with them spot on. I thought the Spartans looked fantastic. Master Chief looked great. I think the look of the show looks pretty good. Now, again, like I said, I've only seen the first episode. And so from that is all I can talk about. And oh my gosh. I mean, it starts right off just brutal, man. This show is brutal. They do not hold back on the blood and gore. They just, blowing limbs off and, blood, and it's just, it is, man, it's brutal in places, and I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. I think, what's his name? Pablo Schreiber, I think is his name, who plays Master Chief. I think he's doing a fantastic job. I absolutely hate the fact that he pulled his helmet off. I know I had heard things that they were going to show him without his helmet. I don't know if that's just an actor thing. The actors basically are like, look, if I'm going to be doing acting, people need to see me. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't want to see Master Chief pulling his helmet off. I don't. And no more than I want to see the Mandalorian pulling his helmet off. It's kind of like they pulled a Mando and they pulled his helmet off. So there's that. And it kind of takes you away from Master Chief. It just doesn't feel like him. But, the story so far, it just feels like they just took like a little spot of a game where you go into an area and it's got people and you're killing Covenant. But there's no grunts. There's only, all there are elites. There's no, there's just like one type really of the Covenant that you see. You don't see any of the other aliens, which would have been cool to see. Again, maybe they just weren't in this spot and they will be in the show down the road. I don't know. So I'm kind of giving it a little pass on that. But all the vehicles look great, all the crafts look fantastic. Reach looked amazing. It looked like it was right out of the game. The other vehicles that you've seen in that village, really shouldn't have been there. I mean, these 1990s versions of pickup trucks, I think would have been long gone by now. But that's what they chose to use, and I just kind of ignore that part. The action was just all in action on this show, and I enjoyed this show, the first episode of Halo. I enjoyed it, not knowing what's coming, but knowing that they're not going to stick to the game, to the lore of the game, has me really worried about where the show's going to go. I was just looking on a thing here saying that it's their highest watched show to date on Paramount Plus, which doesn't really surprise me. I don't know what else they have. I've never really watched Paramount Plus. I do have it. I did check out Scream, the new Scream movie on it. But yeah, we'll see. From what I've heard from Angry Joe, the second show just takes a nosedive into the ground. So I'm not looking forward to that. I want to watch it, and I will give my own thoughts on the second show when it comes out. But I'm very, very worried. I do take Angry Joe's criticism to heart on a lot of things. We think alike on a lot of things when it comes to games. And man, yeah, has me really worried about this series. Like I said, I wish they would just make a big, awesome live action movie for Halo. Would be amazing if they would do that. It would be such a great thing as long as it was done well. Stick to the games. Stick to the games. Stick to the story. You know, like they were saying, like Angry Joe was saying, nobody cares about the politics of the UNSC. It's boring. You know, I don't really, we don't really want that. And yeah, let's not make it all about that. You know, let's not make it all about the politics of the UNSC. Nobody wants that. Let's not do that. But you know, it's already done. This is already set in stone. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes from here. But like I said, it looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. The suit, the armor, the movement, a lot of the cinematography was fantastic in it. I thought the Covenant that was in it did look pretty good. All CGI looked pretty good. And like I said, the just brutality in this show, the first show, was just off the charts. So, anyways, if you've seen the first episode of Halo on Paramount Plus, let me know what you thought down. I would like to know what other people are thinking about the show so far. And if you've seen the second episode, is Angry Joe right? Does it just take a nosedive? Is it just crap? Man, I hope not. Anyways, like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think. I appreciate you for stopping by and watching the video. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. I'm Chewy Solo, and this is Black and Red. See ya.
Woo! Now that is a whole lot of fun right there.